Hey D Crew, what's poppin'? Um, I know I haven't posted a while. It's been a while since the last post. I've been just thinking about projects. I've been thinking about projects I want to do, and hopefully, right now we're gonna do a reaction video of Logan Paul. He just came back after a couple weeks of the whole breakout, his old backlash, and he came out with a new video. I have rarely seen any body reacted to it yet. So I want to start reacting to it now. Um yeah, I guess it was a whole thing about the suicide forest and him showing the guy on it that was dead. So we all know he was in the wrong. So it's been a while since he posted a video. He just posted a video a couple weeks ago. So let's get into it and see what he has to say. Let me turn up the volume on this.
For 40 minutes, crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge, leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail and my legs flew over it was an instant regret. The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide. And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against a social media star.
Very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot
He's
water.
a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily vlogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones. So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No one. And that was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance on the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
I know while I'm not able to.
It is true what he's saying. Ohio is the second leading cause of death.
And that solution began across the country in New York City.
May I say, this is off topic, but he had a good haircut.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling despair, because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present, don't make any judgments. And then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care. Call them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
Do you guys know anyone I could talk to with a lived experience of suicide?
Yeah, absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we could refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who is 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand on the I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000 going immediately to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their capacity to help those in need. For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
Well, that's it. What he says is true. Suicide is a hard topic for people, you know. You are not, for anybody watching and that has ever had a thought of that before, I've known a lot of people that had friends and family that have committed suicide before or attempt to do so. I've personally had no experience on suicide. You're not alone. You're not alone. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I'm always here. You can always DM me on Instagram. You can DM me on Instagram, Snapchat me, talk to me. You are not alone, and I want you guys to know that you personally are not alone. There are people, there are resources there for you to help. I will leave the National Prevention Suicide Hotline, Lifeline number in the in the description, and also the crisis text line 24/7 support, and that'll be all in the description box below. I know it's hard for you guys to open up to people, for people that have closed themselves off, you know what I mean? But you're not alone. You're not alone. You shouldn't have to be alone facing through things, suffering through things. There are teachers, there are counselors, there's parents, there's friends, family. You have a lot of resources, and I don't think taking your own life should never be a thing. But yeah. But what Logan did, submitting $250,000, the first $250,000 to suicide prevention, is a step. And going towards $1 million for suicide, that's another big step. You can see he's trying to change, and he's making an effort to change. So I say, like, guys, everybody should deserve second chances. Yes, he made a huge big mistake, but there's no reason why people should never get second chances, and he deserves it. Low gang, if you're part of the low gang, and you're a maverick, everybody deserves second chances, and you can see he wants a second chance in life and making things right. But I haven't seen recently him posting any recent videos but this one. So if you have any other suggestions on videos I should react to, it'll be in the comment box below. Comment in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Share this video. Remember, the road to 500 subscribers will end in August, and on August 23rd. And if we get to at least 500, even 100 subscribers on my by August 23rd, I will do something outrageous. I don't know what yet. So if you want that to happen, go ahead, subscribe, share, like, and also follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. It'll be all in the description box below. Also, if you want a post notification shout out, all you have to do is subscribe and press that bell next to the subscribe button, and screenshot it, and then send it to my DMs, and on the next video I will give you guys a post notification shout out. But yeah, other than that, guys, remember, you're not alone. I'm always here. I'm also doing projects to what we can do next, for any big thing to do next, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be really lit, guys, so really stay tuned. So as always, if you're not part of the new fastest growing channel on YouTube, hit that subscribe button in the face, guys. So see you guys in the next one.